Hey everybody, this is Josh. Welcome back to another Focus of the Week episode. Today we're talking about a couple different things, but let's start with chord closure. When we sing ah, or speak it, or whatever you call that, try that. Say ah. Now do this for me. Go ooh. Right. What's the difference there? Ooh. Ah. Try the ooh again. Ooh. Try that. Now go ah. Excuse me. What's the biggest difference there? The biggest difference is chord closure. The flow of air is kind of the same. Ah, I'm feeling the air push against or, try to get through the vocal cords, but they can't because they're closed or relatively closed. When we go, ooh, the vocal cords open. They kind of open at one side, which is why I'm doing it. Maybe this is a better way. Ooh. When we breathe in, they open, and when we whisper out, they stay open. But when we breathe in, ah, and bring them together, they close with the chest register muscles. Ah. So our goal is to incorporate this into the repertoire or into the vocal warm-ups. So let's start both here, like on a C, basses, tenors, ah, sopranos, altos, ah, or tenors can be up here too. Ah, let's try that. Ready? Ah. Now do it this way. Ah. One is very open, one is more closed. This might seem obvious and self-evident that we don't want to sing open. Why? Well, it sounds bad. It's incredibly breathy. You can't sing a line on that. You can't sing, Happy Birthday, Daddy. You run out of air really quickly. But when you close the chords, you can sustain that sound for a long time, 30 seconds, 45 seconds. You should try it. Pause the tape. See how long you can do it. So let's try this one more time. We're going to breathe in, chords open. You think the vowel that brings the chords together. Chords come together, think the vowel. Ah. So let's try that. We breathe in, chords come together, think the vowel, and say ah. Nice. Now, if we put a H in front of that, ha, then the chords are no longer together when we begin. Ha. And if you're not kind of trained in that, that breathiness can last for the rest of the line, which makes you run out of air, which makes you maybe sing off pitch sometimes and not really feel confident with your sound. But if we start with that gentle glottal stop, that's what that is. So try that. You inhale, chords come together, and then you can no longer exhale. You can't inhale either. Yeah. So the chords come together, and we want to sing no matter what with that chord closure. Now it becomes more difficult when we have consonants, different vowels, different pitches, a line. So in the chorus, we sing Hard Times Coming In No More. Let's do it in A. So we're singing, let us pause in life's pleasures and count its many tears. Now our goal is to not let the chords open and let breathiness come out in between the words, in between the notes, in between the vowels, in between the consonants. Some of these consonants are unvoiced consonants, which means like s, t, sounds that you can, consonants that you can't sustain on a pitch. Some of them are voiced consonants, which are consonants that you can sustain on a pitch. So like an L. This is more for like a soprano alto key. But tenors, you can sing it up here. So let us pause. Let us pause. Let us pause. So say that. Let us pause. And let all the air out. Try that. Let us pause. Now, if we want to keep our breath, which is the goal, so that we can sing long lines, they can be beautiful, we want to not let that P explode. Let us pause. It's almost like a B. Let us pause. Let us pause. Try that. Let us pause. It's like a puff of air, a popping P. Let us pause in life's pleasures. If you're a member of the course, go to that lesson and download this lead sheet, and you can follow along with me. Let us pause in life's pleasures and count its many tears. There are many opportunities for the breath to leave us on that line. Now, you could put this on any song that you're currently working on it. Like, if you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. If you like it, that's a little more rappy. That's a little more spoken anyway. I don't feel like we're necessarily too breathy on something like that because it's so spoken. But if we sing like, I don't know, oh, Home on the Range. Oh, give me a home. Look, I've already ran out of breath. Oh, give me a home. Main thing is you don't want to leak air. Be jealous with your air. Keep it. Hold on to it. If I were to do it in tempo, oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam and the deer and the antelope play. Now, I was running out of air at the very end, but that was a long line anyway. All right, so in summary, chord closure. We can go, or, ooh, try that. And then we go, ah. Hold that for like 10 seconds. Ready? Ah. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, that's a pretty long line. A 10-second phrase is probably, maybe the longest line you need. The goal is to bring that chord closure in between the words, especially the consonants, the P's, the T's, the S's, the Z's. So find a line that you can work on this in a song that you can sing. I think that slower songs are better when you're learning to sing. Maybe even pick like a classical song or a classical musical theater song like, Rodgers and Hammerstein or something, Les Mis or, something that you don't mind singing that is a little bit slower, a little more classical in nature. Or a folk song is always really good too. Leave any comments you might have, and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks, everybody. If you'd like to learn more about this, check out www.singwithjosh.com. There's a great course on there. It's a voice building course. It teaches you all about how to exercise the muscles that are directly responsible for producing the sound that you've always wanted. So head on over there. You can leave a comment here if you got any questions. Thanks.